bit my hand.
Go. Welcome back to Controller Brigade. Sorry, that was a little panicked because we were trying to figure out how to set a timer that we don't have to like lean forward into the computer to read. But we figured it out because Kyle has a smartwatch because he's a fancy boy. Thank you for responding to me on our two-person show.
The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Because he's a I won't finish it. You'll let your imagination run wild.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too?
Did you even finish your coffee?
No. I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right, you know. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
We have a duty. I am a mature adult with taxes to pay. For 15 years. I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
Dog, call it by the case name. Don't be like, oh yeah, when your father got a fucking hole in his chest.
That you think was from you?
Yeah, from the distance of the shot. It wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Where are you pointing?
At us?
I guess just pointing at Four Phoenix Wright like,
yeah.
You're the idiot.
Yeah.
Order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime.
Mm-hmm.
A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today.
Yes, this is the third time we've said that.
I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial, right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. Bruh.
I think I'd like to take a 5-minute recess.
He's like, I need a drink, guys. Let's fucking take a break.
During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Get the fuck out of my room.
Gets his flask from under his robe and just starts chugging it.
I've had one fuck of a day.
Yeah. It is 2:24 in the afternoon.
We were in there for 4.5 hours.
I'm sorry, Wright?
I'm sorry,
I've just wasted all of your effort. Yeah, you kind of fucking did. Don't mind that. Okay, I have to say it because it was ridiculous. I have the habit of fucking with the button on the recliner, and I always hit the, back button because that doesn't move it. But I accidentally hit the front button, which moved it, and I got scared and jumped.
It was pretty funny. I'm like, is someone breaking in?
So ridiculous. I just fucking seized up for a second. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
I wouldn't say that.
This is crazy. Just crazy. Nick, what are you doing? He's pulling out the 38 special. He's just like, I'm fucking out of here.
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. Yeah, let's read through it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm actually curious. I want to read it. So yeah, it says the elevator was depleted of the incident. No clues found on the scene. Okay. Yeah, he was trapped in the elevator returning from a lost trial with his
Age
son.
9, and this motherfucker is like, murder is murder no matter how you do it.
One bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Yeah, that was...
Almost as if it was fired by someone panicking and doesn't know how to use a gun.
Yeah.
Say, mayhaps a 9-year-old.
Well, no, do you remember what he said in his dream?
No.
Is that he pushed the gun. Because he was trying to throw it at Yogi.
Mm-hmm.
Why would it fire twice if he threw it?
That's a good question.
Maybe that's what we're about to find out.
Yeah.
I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. Why is he so angry?
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it.
But we also just...
Yeah, and I think he's an idiot.
Yeah, I elect to ignore his statement.
Yeah. He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. I think you're a ruse, a fake, a phony, an idiot, a moron,
fuckwad, a jackass,
a dickweed.
What?
It's just a dream after all. It's not real. Pish posh.
Yeah. Dreams don't matter.
The truth is right here in this here court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I don't have any belts, though.
Yeah,
I'll prove
I'm
you're
not
innocent.
wearing one.
Trust me.
Right.
Was that a statement saying I'm correct, or just my last name? It was a joke.
I did
it
hear...
was spelled like our last name.
Yes, I know.
But...
Although that does remind me of a terrible joke I heard the other day, which is, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 2 rights make one heck of an airplane. It's so fucking stupid, but I really, really like it.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime.
Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, did not ask, do not care. Let us begin by hearing his testimony.
I thought he was going to say something different.
Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining.
Damn, he's actually letting us do stuff?
Yeah. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
Damn, so you admit it?
Yeah, so you're a cheating bastard.
I see. Does the defense have any objections?
Yeah, did you hear the thing he just fucking said?
Yeah. No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? It's almost like he sent the fucking package, which we already proved it was him. Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Shifty-eyed.
Yeah. Will the witness state his name and profession?
Well, good luck, man.
Oh, no. Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That would be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please. Please.
That's what she's doing.
Yeah. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. Wrong, idiot!
Single gunshot.
It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. Oh, well, easy as that.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream.
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. He was also a kid.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
Very
when
well.
you're a kid, yeah. You're a little more susceptible to the no air to breathe shit.
You're not as developed.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Video. I wonder which sentence I will be pressing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, that was crunchy.
I just snapped his neck.
Yeah.
It is now a one-person show. Oh, you look so angry. I threw it at them.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that one?
Yeah.
Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see. No, Your Honor, unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
Well, yeah, you stole some of the
Yeah.
evidence, so yeah, of course I am.
I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. What the fuck? Like...
Of course I can. You fucking Nimrod.
Yeah, dickweed. Yeah.
I think it was victim. Yeah, victim.
Victim data.
I
Yeah.
thought so, but I wanted to double check.
That was the most pathetic thing I have ever witnessed.
Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice.
Ooh.
We've had a lot of how many times were shots fired in this trial.
Yeah.
Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
No, idiot. Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware. This incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice.
So you admit it.
However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. No. It might have been fired the day before the incident. Yeah, people just walking around with like 9/10 loaded gun.
Yeah, and that's why there was a hole in the elevator and also a hole in Edgeworth's dad.
Were there 2 holes?
Yeah, when they were talking about it, they said there was a hole in the door, and then the bullet was still in him.
Oh yeah, that doesn't really work, does it?
Not really.
There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? Yes.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible.
Now, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence.
Even the judge is like, alright, asshole, like,
Very
come
well.
on.
Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Found him. What's this one? I think... Well, that was taken from his heart. Is it... I don't know if... Because I remember, like, we briefly saw it. Because it was a picture of it. Yeah, one bullet found in the heart. So that's why I was just like, what about that picture? It doesn't show it in the picture.
Does it not?
Not really. I thought it was.
I mean,
though.
it shows the hole in the glass.
Maybe. Yeah, because, you see the hole in the glass, yeah. So how would there be a hole in the glass if it was found in his heart?
Oh, yeah, it couldn't have gone from inside the elevator through the glass and then back inside to his dad. Like...
So, yeah, I think it'd just be that one, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? Look at this photograph. Every time I do... This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Show the judge a contradiction in the photo.
Yeah. That one.
That one.
Right there.
And it should be obvious the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Yeah, it feels great, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by somebody else. But, Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. Thanks for stating the obvious.
Mm-hmm. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary, that's on page 1.
Mm-hmm. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times...
I'm saying it would have been another casing.
Yeah. Then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point. He does.
Mm-hmm. That second bullet has never been found.
Maybe for a reason.
Yeah. I wonder why. Why?
Why?
Because the second bullet does not exist. You see, it's simple. He threw the gun, which fired a shot into the door, which made a bullet-shaped dent in the glass. The bullet bounced off of it and
went
then
to
shot his father. No, I'm sending you to Tampa, Florida. I don't think anyone's gonna get that, but it's really funny.
Those who know.
Yeah,
know.
if you know, you know. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Oh yeah, someone's bullet-shaped forehead. Like, what do you mean?
Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found.
Mm-hmm.
It is highly likely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So, all we have is the single bullet fired.
It sounded like Joe Swanson.
Later.
So,
I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Later.
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. What?
No, just
what happened?
I'm having Joe from Family Guy rolling in like, Peter! I object! Well, Peter was there alone.
I object, Your Honor. Oh God, this episode is already a disaster.
It's great. What do you mean already? We're 2/3 of the way through it.
Oh, oops.
How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick?
Fucking idiot!
Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
Oh, well, that is shit. See you later.
Yeah, I'm tired. I gotta go home and sleep.
I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident.
What?
Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Are you awake?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did.
Luke, I killed you.
Luke, I killed you.
Yes.
Thank you, Kyle. What a quote. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying. Where's Mia?
Yeah,
We haven't
please
seen
help
this
us.
entire episode.
I miss her.
But my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright, make it up as you go.
Yeah, like...
Your Honor? Oh, I didn't even get a chance to press. I object. That's very objectionable.
Yeah. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, hmm?
Oof!
Oof!
Oof! Ooh!
Oh, no.
Oh, speaking of oofs, did you hear they changed the Roblox oof noise?
I did.
It is so fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. His case is perfect.
Oh, no.
Gra!
Grouse!
It must exist. Oh!
Nope.
It is Mia. She's back. That's her then.
The second bullet.
What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist. But where?
Yeah. Someone took it. Wrong voice.
Brr. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Bonk.
Wait, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
The second bullet, it existed. What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? Yogi. The murderer.
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
Still thinking about that one.
You.
So the criminal took the second bullet. But why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? Yeah, if it did go through the glass. It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? The murderer didn't. They had to.
Yeah.
Of course there was a need. That's why they took it.
Bah! What possible reason could they have had?
Yeah, I'm actually starting to think maybe Von Karma is the one who killed him. Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with him is...
Yeah, the bullet would be proof that it wasn't Edgeworth.
Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof? Proof? Yeah, like, we're trying to make it right now. It was a special bullet.
Oh no.
So they took it with them.
Objection, that's stupid. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Yo, hold on, let me get it out of there.
Bink! Like...
Huh?
Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired?
Alright. Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you.
What?
What? This isn't going so well. So I guess...
No, there wasn't.
Murderer didn't need it.
Yeah.
Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Bah, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Herk!
Had to take it.
Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean?
Take it from behind, Phoenix. You're thinking too normal.
She tops.
Think crazy. Dude. My fucking lord. Mia Fey. Bye, Delia. Getting what?
She's getting my charger because her phone's dying.
Oh.
Are you gonna read the line?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Didn't I already read that?
No, you went on a tangent.
Don't think why the
About
bullet
take
was
it from
taken.
behind.
Oh. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance, what?
Oh, boy.
Maybe the bullet hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer. Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know?
My brother in Christ, what the fuck are you talking about?
Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
That can't be.
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside. Yes, I guess that would explain the hole in the window. So because they shot through the glass to kill him.
Okay. But then...
So they tried to shoot through the same exact hole, is kind of what I was thinking. Don't even try to be quiet, Delia. That door is...
our door's seen better days. It's not gonna let you sneak in. This house is burglar proof because every time you open that door, it's like...
Why have an alarm when you have that?
Yeah. Okay, so...
Out there.
Are you thinking like...
There you go.
Are you thinking like someone shot
like
through the door from outside?
When he threw the gun, the shot was fired.
Yeah.
But it didn't hit anybody because it went through the glass.
Yeah.
So, okay. And I'm still thinking it's Von Karma, man. I'm just gonna say it's him. That Von Karma was there and was shot by it, say like at his arm or something.
Oh, so just like bad luck, the stray bullet hit him?
And I'm thinking something along those lines, because if everything was closed down, I'm going real stretch here.
Yeah.
He was able to open the door by himself, take the gun and shoot and put it back.
Oh, like it's like the doors at Walmart where they say in emergency push and the door just like pops out of its frame.
And on that shitty fucking stretch of
Jesus
concept,
Christ.
it's time to end.
Oh, we'll see you next time. Maybe we'll have a bit better of an idea what happens.
Bye.
Bye.